So in exercise 11.4, the fifth main ninth one, cosecant A minus sin A into secant A minus cos A is equal to 1 by tan A plus cot A. So this is a question, and here they have given one hint for you. What is that hint? Simplify left hand side and right hand side separately. Separately we have to solve. So means that you have to go halfway from the left hand side. From the left hand side you have to go halfway, and from the right hand side you have to come again halfway, so that the middle answer will be same. So that then we can prove that two left hand and right hand side are what? Equal, or we can prove it. So let us go first for the left hand side. It is okay for all the question, not only for this type of question. Any question we can apply the halfway rule, that is the left hand side and right hand side, both we can take. So first we will go for left hand side. Left hand side, here we have cosecant A minus sin A, and here we have secant A minus cos A. So it is our left hand side, and we will continue with this, and also we will take the right hand side also, because we have to prove it by right hand side. So I will put one line here, and I will write it on the right hand side, so it will be helpful for me to calculate it once. 1 divided by tan A and plus cot A, we have to find it. So how we can solve this? So the first thing, we will substitute any value. If any trigonometric function is given, we will convert it in terms of sine and cos, and here also we will do the same method. We will convert it in terms of sine and cos. So here we have cosecant. So you know what is cosecant? That is nothing but 1 by what? Sine A.
Sine.
Very good. Then we have minus of sine A. We will not convert the sine A in terms of anything else. We will keep it as sine A only. Secant A is nothing but the 1 by cos A. So I will write on 1 by cos here. 1 by cos A minus cos A, I will keep it as it is. Okay. And this is the first half. The second half is having the denominator different. We have to take the LCM. So LCM for this is sine A, and 1 we have LCM is sine A. So obviously here what will happen? The sine 1 into 1 is 1, and sine A into sine A will become minus sine square. Okay, this is the first half. And here one more part we have, that is a cos A in the bottom. So cos A will become the LCM. So 1 into 1 is 1 minus cos A into cos A minus cos A square. So cos square A. Okay, that is the second half what we have. So now we will simplify further. So what we have to simplify further? So we will go for the identities here. So what is that identity? That is first identity. We will move on to the first identity. So first I will write it down here, that identities, it will be better. Here identity will be sine square A plus cos square A is equals to 1. So what will happen here? I have to get that 1 minus sine square A. So sine square A I will shift on the other side. It will become cos square A. Cos square A is equals to 1 minus sine square A. Yes, this is the identity we can apply here, because here we have 1 minus sine square A. See here, 1 minus sine square A, 1 minus sine square A is nothing but cos square A. So I will substitute that value here. So this is nothing but cos square A divided by sine A. Sine A in the bottom we have as it is. So next we have into, so I will put that bracket means into. Next, similarly, if instead of shifting the sine square A, I will shift this cos square A. Why have to shift this cos square A? Because here we have 1 minus cos square A. Remember, 1 minus cos square A we have. So what I will do is, I will shift the cos square A on the other side, not the sine square A this time. So what will happen is, one more formula we are going to get, that is nothing but sine square A is equals to 1 minus cos square A. Means instead of writing 1 minus cos square A, so here we have, instead of writing 1 minus cos square A, I can write it down sine square A. Means 1 minus cos square A, instead of that I can write down sine square A. So here I will write it down sine square A divided by cos A. So anyone have a doubt here, you can ask me. So this is the thing what I have did using the identities. So next part is simple. Cos A in the denominator, and above we have cos square A in the numerator. So this square and this cos A get cancelled, because cos square means 2 cos we have. Similarly, sin A, the whole sin A, and this square will get cancelled because here we have square. So remaining is here cos A into sin A, that can be rewritten as sin A into cos A. First I will write sin A, then I will write down cos A. Anyone have a doubt here? Left hand side will become sin A into cos A. Anyone have a doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Similar rule we will apply on the right hand side because this is the end of the first half. The left hand side we found this is our end, because hint that again simplify left hand side and right hand side separately. So we will go for the right hand side. Again simplification further is not possible, but we can do, but it is not possible according to our rule. So we will go for this. So 1 by tan A plus cot A, what we have? Same rule. Convert the tan and cot in terms of sine and cos. So 1 whole divided by tan A. Tan A is nothing but sine by cos. And here we have cot A. Cot A is nothing but cos A divided by sine A. Again we will convert and we will continue the same thing. So here we will take the 1 is in the denominator and whole divided by here, and here again we will take the LCM. LCM is what? Here we have cos A and here we have sin A. The LCM will become sin A, yes, cos A into sin A or sin A into cos A. Both are same. Not a problem. We are going to have cos A into sin A or sin A into cos A because in multiplication, commutative property we can apply, means we can write it down sin A first or cos A next, no problem, because it is a multiplication. So it is sin A into sin A is sin square plus cos A into cos A is cos square. Okay, now let us continue with the identity. 1 divided whole divided by, here we have sin square A plus cos square is 1. Sin square A plus cos square A, identity number 1 that we know, so that is nothing but 1 divided by sin A into cos A. Now our whole division is here. Obviously the below what we'll have of the whole division, it will remain in the denominator only, means this 1 will in the denominator only, but again below what we'll have, that will go directly to the numerator. So this right hand side will become sin A into cos A and whole divided by 1, because 1 by 1 is 1. So this is the answer you are going to get. And lastly, if you will write it down correctly, right hand side will become sin A into cos A. This is our right hand side, because sin A into cos A divided by 1 is sin A into cos A only, and here the left hand side. So both the equation you compare it, left hand side, right hand side, whether anything difference you have or same. Sin A into cos A here you have, and here also sin A into cos A we have. Both are same. So what about the left hand side and right hand side must be equal or not equal? Equal. So here we are going to write it down. Therefore left hand side is equals to right hand side. Hence proved. That is, you can write it on the last sentence. The same rule once again you can write it down. That is cosecant A minus sin A multiplied with the secant A minus cos A, that is equals to 1 divided by tan A and plus cot A. So that is your final answer, because we have proved left hand side is equals to right hand side, and this is our answer. So anyone have a doubt, means you can ask me, not a problem.